Hello you guys at YouTube and welcome to Wednesday Game News with Catonkey. I'm of course Catonkey and today we're going to be discussing the Elder Scrolls Online and what decisions Bethesda have made and what in my opinion they're going to spell for the game. It's going to be a very short video of about 5 minutes, quickly discussing my opinions and asking for yours. So what has Bethesda done? Bethesda have released a statement a while ago. I don't know really what the statement was, but what they were basically saying was this: we are going to make our game a subscription-based game because we want to make the content available for all players. All content available for all players. Obviously, you have to scale to get level up to get to some content, etc., etc. But make sure that everything that's released is for all players. My response to that is 3 words: Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 was one of the most highly anticipated MMOs of last year because of, obviously, its following from Guild Wars 1. And Guild Wars 2 was a one-off payment game with nothing else that you have to pay for the rest of the time. And it is a very, very, very good game. They haven't lacked on any features of that game. The game itself looks beautiful. For an MMO anyway. Obviously there's games that look incredible, like Battlefield 4 is going to look absolutely beautiful. The Crysis 3 looks incredible. I love Crysis 3, but I love the graphics in Crysis 3 anyway. Sorry, it was a little bit disappointing in my opinion. But anyway, we're not talking about that game. But Guild Wars 2, all in all, was a very, very well made game in my opinion. The late game obviously was lacking, but they're working on that. I don't know what they've really done, but they're starting to work on that, trying to get it a little bit better. So Guild Wars 2 have the one-off payment system, and there's your game. They have every single last drop of content available to every single last player that ever purchases that game. Because it works that way. The microtransactions work. Now some could argue that microtransactions make it pay to win. I would have to agree with you in one sense there, but then let me just quickly say this. Microtransactions maybe pay to win in some games. You could buy gems in Guild Wars, you could turn them into gold, and you could get your jewelry level up and level your character. You could do whatever. But let's face it, guys. You're going to spend that time leveling your character. You're probably not... Oh, hello, diamonds. You're probably not actually going to play the game as much as another person would. So the time you basically, most people who buy to pay for microtransactions to level their character up or to get an advantage over somebody, often actually lose the advantage because of lack of play time. They think that if they purchase levels or if they purchase something to level themselves faster and put in less time, that'll somehow make up for the extra 5 hours a day that some sad person who's no life in the game is putting in. So really, microtransactions for pay to win does not make any difference to the game, unless of course there's stuff that's only available via microtransaction purchase. So microtransactions mean nothing. Guild Wars 2 was, in my opinion, the best business model for an MMO is to go by the route of Guild Wars 2, and Elder Scrolls MMO should do the exact same thing for the reason of this. Elder Scrolls followers, or followers of the Elder Scrolls MMO, a lot of them came from an Elder Scrolls background and not an MMO background. A lot of people wanted to see Elder Scrolls go online, and now that it has, a lot of Elder Scrolls players have now turned to MMOs and think, hey, this sounds quite cool because it's Elder Scrolls, not because it's an MMO. So they're obviously used to playing console games, they're obviously used to playing PC games which aren't MMOs. Obviously some of them aren't, of course. Obviously it doesn't apply for every single player. Like, I play both. I love Elder Scrolls and I love MMOs. But they're used to the model of you pay once, you play the game. Simple as. So the subscription is going to deter a lot of Elder Scrolls people, and that the difference between the money they'll make from microtransactions and the money they'll lose from Elder Scrolls players who are deterred by the subscription base, because obviously there's games like Guild Wars 2, one-off payments, or games like Terra which are now free. Them games could be just as good to play as Elder Scrolls Online. So and they're free. So it's going to, obviously, a lot of people are just going to go back to games like that because they're not going to be paying less. They're not going to be paying as much. So they're really going to make, in my opinion, a lot more money by doing free-to-play with microtransactions or Guild Wars 2 style with microtransactions. So that's kind of what I think of the game, guys. That's what I think of the subscription-based idea from Bethesda, as a lot of my friends have said they don't want to play it anymore. So they've kind of screwed up on that front. So I think they should change it. What do you guys think? Do you think they should change it? Do you think they should keep it? I don't know. It's up to you guys what you think. It's your own opinion. But that was just my 2 cents saying what I feel is wrong with it and what I feel they should do. And obviously my little quick opinion on microtransactions and pay to win. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. This has been Wednesday Game News with Catonkey. And I will see you all next week. And obviously in the upcoming days whenever I... Oh, there's shit, there's lava. When I upload more content, I don't really know what else I'm going to add into the schedule, but obviously weekly game news is going to be a permanent thing from now on, guys. So, oh, there we go, more diamonds. So thanks a lot for watching once again. I'll see you all later. Remember to leave a like if you liked it, or dislike if you didn't, and leave a comment why you didn't like it. And obviously leave your comments below about Elder Scrolls Online and what you'd like to see discussed in the next video, might I add. Let me know what you want to see discussed and what you want to see my opinion on. So once again, thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.